In this video, we're going to look at how we can create a .NET project that interacts with the Apryse SDK to create a new PDF. I'm using Visual Studio 2022 running on Windows 11, but you could use VS Code and other operating systems if you prefer. So let's start off by creating a new project. I'm going to create a console app. I need to give it a name and say where I'd like it to be created. Now I'm going to click on Next, and it's going to ask us which version of .NET we wish to target, and I'm going to use .NET 8.0 because currently that's the one with long-term support. Once we click on Create, we'll get a default app scaffolded, and we can run and debug that right away. Now let's start working with the Apryse SDK. We could manually download it, but it's also available from NuGet. If we go up to Tools, we can then go into NuGet Package Manager and manage the NuGet packages for the solution. I'm now going to search for the word Apryse, which will show us the various libraries that Apryse have published. We've got iText in there, as well as various versions of the PDFtron.NET SDK. The one I'm going to use is the .NET x64 version, which is the one that's been most commonly used. There are other versions available for ARM and also one for .NET Framework if you're still using that. So I've selected the package and added it to my project. Great. Now let's replace the default code with code that I can copy from the Apryse Get Started website. I need to initialize PDFnet with a license key, and I can get a free trial license key from the Apryse website. And in fact, if I'd logged in to the Apryse website, my license key would already be included in this code when I download it. Okay, now all we need to do is run this code. The Apryse SDK is available via NuGet. So now when I run it, it's going to use that library in order to generate a new document. And here we go. And in fact, that's all we're going to see in the console output at the moment. So let's close that and go to the folder where we created the new file. The location of the folder where it's been created depends a little on your setup of Visual Studio, but in my case, it's going to be in the folder bin debug 8.0. And here we go. We've got our new file called linearized output.pdf. We can open that file in any PDF viewer. I'm using Edge, but I could use zodo.com or Adobe Acrobat or any of the many other ones that have the same functionality. And at the moment, this isn't an exciting file. It's just a blank page on a PDF. What's exciting is that we created using the Apryse SDK, and we can extend what we're doing there to do much more than create an empty document. We can add content to that document, or we can take an existing document and convert it into an Office document, for example, or redact it, and many, many other things. And in fact, you can download a complete set of samples that work with .NET. So why not check that out and see how the Apryse SDK can simplify the work that you're doing. Thanks for watching. Catch you next time.